Alright, I'm here. The premiere is finished. Uh, Thank you to anybody who watched it. But now it's time to play the game. But I hope you're all having a good... What day is it? Wednesday? Wednesday. Hi Prism, hi Ren. Hello. It is afternoon, isn't it? It's exactly 12:12 over here. Make a wish. But yeah, we're gonna play some more Final Fantasy 16. Shit's going down in this game. I'm still emotionally processing what happened on stream yesterday, so we're gonna continue to get our hearts ripped out of this game. I think. I'm so excited to play more though. I told my brother I wouldn't play this game every single day, and here I am playing this game every single day. But it's still in short bursts, so like it's fine. But how you doing, Prism? How you doing, Ren? Hope you're having a good day. We just finished watching the premiere of, I edited together some of my, some moments from these streams. And, I'm not super proud of, like, the quality, but it was still fun to make, and, like, I had a good time doing it, so whatever, it's fine. I'm not in it for the clout, I'm just in it to have a good time. There are some fun edits in there, though. Yeah, it's on my YouTube if anybody wants to see it. Just premiered. It's weird though, like I don't know, I'm such a small creator, and I'll spend all this time to like try to advertise myself, and it's hard not to let the severe lack of any interest get to me. I'm trying to just persevere, but I want to just get this out so I don't, you know, what's the word? I don't get in my head too much about it, because I even posted about this on Twitter. You know that's a good place to talk about your feelings. But I noticed that there's been a large decline in my content's reaction. Numbers have been going down, and I'm sure part of that is people avoiding spoilers for this game, which I totally get. But the other part of it, I feel, is just the severe lack of quality you get when streaming from a PlayStation 5, and I do want to apologize for the lack of quality. You know, I take pride in the setup that I have, and just not being able to use it for my content, not having a great microphone, the overlays, my model, like all that stuff being stripped away with no redeems, feels bad, and I'm sure people aren't a fan of that, which might be why some people aren't coming. And I get that. I just want to say I'm sorry, but it will continue. Because I want to play this game with the very depths of my soul. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fanboy, and I really want to share my experience with this game and make sure that, you know, it's recorded for the future. And this is the best way I can do it for myself. So these streams are completely selfish and self-indulgent. I'm sorry, it will happen again. Let's play the video game. I just wanted to get that out of the way. By the way, Prism, it's your birthday today, isn't it?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
Hold on. So you guys can't see this because the PlayStation 5 hides it, but whenever my viewer count changes, it it notifies me. It tells me my exact viewership every single time, and I don't want that. I want to see. Yeah. There. Okay. Sorry. It drives me insane when I see the viewer count go down, and I just don't want it. I don't want to have to think about it.
Harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Who the fuck's the boatman? That's a decent little hideaway. I wouldn't exactly call having to go out on a boat stealthy, though, but it's fine. The new home sweet home. Because we lost the old one.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
The real question is who survived from the old hideout, you know? It's 12:12 for you as well. Yeah, it's funny how time zones work, right? Some people are over there living in the future.
Staying long this time?
No. Alright. Ooh, the music for this place is nice. Do 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 do. God, the music's so pretty.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest.
That's the other thing about
seems keen
these
to
streams that I'm sure are not helping is the fact that
news while we were away.
None worth
I'm
reading.
streaming
Gad's
super
still
early
off
in the
keeping
morning
an eye
because
on
that's
the
when the
Republican
PS5 is available
Should be back
to
any
me,
day now.
and
Understood.
that
anyone needs me, I'll
means
be in the
the
background.
you know people over in the East Coast are 3 hours behind. So like when I stream at 8,
Still can't work
it's
that one
5
out.
a.m. there. You know,
There must be better
even now
places
it's
in the
still
hide and gutted airship to bury your
9
nose in
a.m.
the
there, so it's not the greatest
Yet
time.
This is where she's chosen to be.
So
And I'm sure
it's
she
just
has
a
her
bad
reasons.
time slot. But I can't stream this whenever. Even late at night is a bad idea because my brother's trying to sleep, so I take what I can get, but the problem is what I get's bad.
All operations are suspended.
Like I said, I'm doing this for myself, and if anybody wants to be here, I'm more than happy to have you guys, but I honestly, like, the numbers are telling a story, and I'm not a fan of it, but I'm just going to persevere and stick to what I want, regardless of how shitty it is for the channel, and I'm sorry. This is a storm that is just going to have to pass. But we'll finish this game soon enough, and then we can go back
Trust
to
I'm not intruding.
regular streaming hours.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Yeah, fill us in on those
Long
5
though
years.
Sunbreak's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire...
Are you telling me the
Dalmekian
Empire's the
Republic,
bad guy?
the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing?
I'm sorry, how was that
when
pronounced
the
and how
last
was
drop
that
of
spelled?
blood is spilled?
I saw an H and I heard a Y. What? Hold on, I need you to say that again.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Let's go see a nerd. Where's the blacksmith in this place? I'm sure they'll probably introduce to me. I think this is just a getting to know the new hub area.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time.
Is this the same old
So
man
long,
that...
in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
There you go.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
I'm not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Huh?
Now, we all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the
Okay, so it
wounds
is
that
the
remain,
same in Historian.
They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good day, mate.
Yeah,
All
we'll be
right.
back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Or I could visit the blacksmith. The blacksmith. Never mind, cutscenes are happening.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was
So they
here with a
really
letter
did
from
remove his
Gav.
brand. Holy
Otto
shit.
left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I guess it's just scar tissue now?
What could Gav
I thought it
said
might have been a
worthy of
tattoo
letter?
over the brand. There's the blacksmith. Oh, he survived.
Clive. Things here ain't too bad.
They didn't finish reading the rest of this. He says, and I quote, "I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and the pretense to know his hammer from his cock." Alright, I'm done listening to you. I thought he was gonna be voice acted. I'm gonna read this too.
You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It's so weird, I only read half of it.
Still.
Every time he says something like, "Oh, he's gonna read this part," and then he just stops. Whatever, it's fine. Let's use the forge.
What do you want?
Yes, there's the very predictable Ramu sword that I was expecting.
No scratches, right? That it? Fine.
Ooh, very pretty.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
What's this? Wall of mementos. The oath? Oh, the oath! That's cute. That's really cute, actually. I thought it was like a staff, but no, it's the crystal they made when they promised. Damn. Damn, that's emotionally powerful. Oh, feelings. I'm okay. There's so many things. Oh, a chest. Goblin coin. More like goblin these nuts. Fucking showed him. Reading table. New reports. Messages arrive. Okay. I'm not sure what this is about, but it sure is a lot of reading. Marches to the Empire in Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The
Shit's
Republican
fucked.
army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
It's simple.
But look how
we
far
kill
we've come.
the Batman.
All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We are trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did.
Oh,
He
he's
was
still got
there.
the feather, too.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
So, like, Joshua's
Joshua is
evil
still
now
alive,
because
he'll
he's
be
got
looking
fucking
for
Ultima
that.
inside him, right?
That thing.
That's what I imagine.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Oh, you got an interview offer? That's awesome.
Mother crystals.
Best of luck. It's for a job, right?
To Sid.
Nice. What kind of job is it? If you want to share. I'm curious. Meanwhile... Okay, so he's still himself.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your
Ooh,
Grace.
computer-aided design.
This.
Nice. That's a really good field.
Far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
We gotta go find Martha.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Oh, this ominous music isn't good.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
The
But
usual?
somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have
Whatever
turned their
happened to the
attention
Duchess?
their pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright. Where am I going? Not here. Ah. Over there. Martha's Rest. It's interesting, too, because, like, this world map isn't that big, at least from what we've seen so far.
What happened here?
Come on.
And now that we've had a time skip, we have a whole lot more to like re-explore. I mean, given it's all plot, regardless.
I'm sorry.
There's not too much actual exploration to be had.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
Oh, jeez.
Judd and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
This is gonna get worse before it gets better.
One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
And there's the worst.
Is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
So that church is 100% gonna be on fire when we get there.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the
Yeah, there's no warping. We gotta walk there.
authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp! Hey?
Gotta say, it's a lovely day out here, you know? A nice, gloomy fog. Nothing but overcast as far as the eye can see. It's positively dreary. Gotta fight the bees real quick, 1 second.
try. Enough.
I want to quickly change, I want to learn some abilities. Or particularly I want to master. Right, we have Ramu now. What do you get? Lightning Rod. Oh! That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Wait, I wanted to get one of these super moves. God, that is... The tornado's crazy. This is... Honestly, this isn't as crazy. I think I'm going to, where was it? It's this move, right? They also absorb damage. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually very good. Could get another limit break. You know what? I'm just gonna... I was thinking of mastering some moves so I could swap out some of, Ramu's abilities, but I guess I don't have to do that. Because I can just take out this one. I don't like how slow Thunderstorm is. Hey, Ping! How you doing? The early bird catches the worm. Yes. Yes, I do.
Look.
How are you?
Up ahead.
Oh, hello.
Martha.
You're not dead.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to
just went to
get
the gym and
away.
had a nice long shower. Nice. That sounds delightful.
They may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I'm doing alright. We
Cole is
premiered,
there with the other breakers.
I premiered a little video on YouTube earlier today.
I think so.
And,
Thank you,
and now we're
Clive.
playing this some more.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I don't know if I like this ability. Yeah, that's extremely weak. Alright, I'm done. I'm done trying out Ramu. I don't like Ramu's abilities. No, don't target... Okay, I don't like Thunderball either. Yeah, it is shockingly weak. 100%. Alright, I'm going to learn... What was the move I enjoyed? It was this, right? Yeah, this is the one I liked, but I took off. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. Ah, okay. So I need more points to master this. I didn't realize that mastery took 2 parts. Alright, well. It's fine. Yeah, level up. Nice. God, I love the way the bluebird looks. I will say the lightning bolt is very strong, though. I like how it's like, quick, you have to get to the Abbey and save everyone. You know, I'm like, oh, hey, some random birds. Let me go fight those real quick.
Are we too late?
Well, it's not on fire.
Inside.
It's at least not on fire. Ooh. Ooh. But hey, it's not on fire.
No.
Hey, Fluff.
Damn it.
Don't like any of the circles for the
thought
icons.
you
Yeah.
lot were all spent.
Even Ifrit's isn't that amazing. Like, it's nice, but it's not anything you can't get from other abilities. Like, you use lunge. You know, lunge is just Ifrit's move.
Colluding with the
Except
enemies
it's
of
an
the
attack.
Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Yeah, Garuda's
To dwell
ability is
in
like nuts.
darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
You sound like lunatics.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Oh, fucking Clive is pissed.
This won't take long. Garuda!
That was the wrong move to use. I am literally unloading on this guy because it just feels appropriate. I mean, to be fair, all combat is so fucking ridiculous. Like, there's no way to just calmly kill a guy in this game. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think if I combine... Oh, well, they're dead. I was gonna say, if I combine the lightning orb with gouge, that would be strong if that works the way I think it does. Dude, stealth kills? Yeah, I know. When he fucking soccer kicks? I know. Just, or like when he like slams them on the ground so hard that they bounce and then he like does a 360 swing with the sword and cuts them in half. Like, the fucking down kills are so brutal. I love it.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Okay. Something about that transition got me. Ooh, more cooldown for gouge. I don't know.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
It's very wishful thinking there. Okay.
The abbot.
Check his pulse.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, shit.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe.
Just when I thought this game couldn't get darker, they had to introduce genocide.
Tell Mother to beg his aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
You know, this really is Final Fantasy at its fucking finest. Like,
He's gone.
there were always, like, you know, elements of this stuff in stories. Like, Final Fantasy X has full-on, like, murder and sacrifice. But it's, like, got a kitty aura to it, because they don't, like, bleed and die. They turn into fucking fireflies.
The bearers.
And
they didn't need to die like this.
I don't know. They just turned
No,
the
they
adult
didn't.
to 11 in this game.
But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Wait until they choose the
Cole and I
suicide
will
orgies.
remain here and see to the
God.
Imperials.
You know, you make that joke, but, like, it's not entirely out of the possibilities for something that fucked up to be in this game. It would have to be the Imperials, though. Hydrate? You know, redeems don't work, but I can still do that one. Ah, thank you, Ren. Dang it, I was thinking I could just walk straight there. I don't want an Imperial orgy, but if there was a group of people in this game that I would expect to have one, it would definitely be the Imperials. Clive sounds so much angrier than he did 5 years ago. I'm actually surprised they changed the voices, but you know, that's just that attention to detail that this game has. Okay. So in my theory of does gouge affect lightning orb or whatever, the answer is yes, but unless the enemy's standing still, I don't think it's gonna do much. Oh. Yeah, and I just don't like it because it puts this thing that makes me focus it. And every time I'm like, that is not an enemy, why am I hitting that? There's no point to that. It's fine. Once I master ignition, I'm gonna slap that on my Ramu. Hold on. Ah, I gotta go around. Okay. I'm like, where is the path to get there? Hold on, I have 2 quests right now. They're in the same area. Okay, wait, no they aren't. So one's... Okay, I think... Oh. What is this? Are there hunts in this game? Oh my god, there are hunts in this game! Oh, I'm so excited for that! Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating those notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but as well as rare materials that can only be used to craft new gear and upgrades existing items. Let's fucking go!
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
On. Damn it. Oh, not Doom. That's bad. How do I stop that? Kick the shit out of him? Still trying to work out the best time to use my limit break. I kind of just use it to heal me, if I'm being honest.
Nice try.
Woo!
Nice try.
Quake! Oh, this'll knock him down. Almost. There we go. Hi, Lamb! I'm still not sure how to deal with Doom, so I'm just gonna kick the shit out of him until I get better. Get down. You got some questions? Like what? What do you have questions? Answer me these questions 3. How's it going? It's going alright. That's a great question. Thank you for asking. Next caller. Ooh, I just parried a spell. That is impressive, honestly.
Nice try.
Ow. Socks in bed, yes or no? Absolutely no. What's the point of being in bed if you're not going to be naked? Dead. Okay, maybe not completely naked. I at least wear undergarments, but still. Is bacon made in the microwave or the pan? The bacon is the powerhouse of the cell.
You didn't see that coming.
I thought we all agreed we weren't going to talk about politics on stream.
That must be the bridge.
The answer is I don't really make bacon at all. Not a big bacon guy. I mean, if I were to, though, I probably wouldn't use the microwave.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden.
Just because I'm lazy.
And bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
Ticks can't be Polly.
It's more than they deserve.
Wait, why are we talking about ticks all of a sudden?
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
Listen, right. I'll yuck anybody's yum, because yucking is my yum. Alright? Kink shaming is my kink. Oh, no politics. Oh, I gotcha. Only monogamous ticks. Pineapple. You know that stuff? I'm aware of pineapples, yes. Put that on pizza? Nah. I don't even put a lot of stuff on pizza. Just in general. Not a big pineapple guy in general, though, so... I just don't like the texture.
Thank you,
honestly.
Thunder.
Although I hear it makes your semen taste incredible. Not that I, you know... Not that I sample my own juices, so to speak. I should shut up now. I'm just talking myself into a hole. But if I were to, I would probably have pineapple. Moving on, next question.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Toilet paper over or under? Well, the toilet paper goes under me, so I can use it. There's no point in having it higher up. That's just silly.
That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a
I don't even have
deaf ear to
toilet
the
paper on
warnings
the roll. I just have it
fool I
on,
am.
like, the table next to the toilet.
Started moons ago, of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
I'm too lazy to put
assumed it
toilet
was all
paper
just
on the roll.
nonsense concocted by the Empire.
I just take it from the thing.
Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable.
It's actually very thinkable. It's just very not cool.
Why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Well, she's an
Picking
asshole.
what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alright. Do you prefer coffee or tea? I actually drink neither. Is soda an option? I only drink two things nowadays. Oh, actually no. Yeah, can I change my answer? Can I choose hot chalky? Because that is when I don't drink it a lot, but when I do, it's always amazing. Right? Like I'll get hot chocolate. But like normally I either drink water with water flavoring, or I'll drink Coke. Coke a little bit less often, just because I'm trying to be a little more healthy.
Oi,
What is
you
this?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not?
Water with water flavor, my favorite. Yeah, it's water flavored water. With a little hint of blue.
Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just
Fuzzy
stand there.
bubbles.
Go and help them.
I don't want my water to have hair. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking, I don't know why I thought you were talking about, like, in the shower, and you were asking, like, if I like bubble baths, and I'm like, taking a bath in carbonated water? What? Fizzy. Yeah, you meant fizzy, like sparkling water. Honestly, I can go either way, honestly. Um, it still needed to be flavored, because water has the flavor of fucking homework. Um, but I've definitely enjoyed a nice flavored sparkling water. Ping, I thought you were hitting on me for a second with, you and I are close together. But you mean like the letters on the keyboard? I thought you were like saying like you as in you and I as in myself. It's like, oh yes, we are very similar. You and I aren't closer together than you might realize. They're right next to each other on the keyboard. I'm like, ah yes, spoken like a true poet. Alright, let's go help a flock of chocobos.
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. Rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
And where were the chocobos when they attacked the abbey?
I give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Bruh, I love water so much, I literally bathe in it, not even joking. Whoa, that's crazy. You bathe? I take one of those air baths, you know what I mean? You just sort of sit there and rub yourself. That sounds bad.
Whiteheart.
I take that back.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I'm gonna retract that last second. Just Control-Z that sentence. I lick myself clean. Yeah, I take a cat bath, you know? It's really hard to clean your back, though, so you gotta, like, get someone else to lick your back. It's really awkward. It's like, hey, I missed a spot. Can you get it? Must love the taste of lemon. I'm just imagining somebody licking, like, lemon's cheek, and then their face just, like, squinches up.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they're on that way.
That fight was cray. I'm locked under the fucking thunder orb again. Get that out of here. Well, I'd hope lemon tastes like a lemon, considering she's a lemon. Just like how I taste like eggs. Actually, do I have enough attributes to... Nope. I don't. Fuck it. Does this mean it tastes like penguin? It does! You know what they say, you are what you eat. Wait. That only works for a few of us in here.
Going down without a fight.
You are what you eat. That's why I taste like an awesome friend. Hold on. Didn't think about the logistics of that sentence. Just go fucking crazy, huh? Just parried a cow. How you like them apples? Oh god.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna stop trying to do things now. My lore, all my body fluids have lemon juice properties, so I suppose if I was really sweaty, I don't know how complicated of an answer you wanted. That's a good question. Does penguin taste like chicken? I imagine it'd be a very fatty meat, honestly. There's lore behind your in-person. Yeah, Lem actually streams. I feel like most VTubers have like some lore behind their model, even if it's something as simple as, you know, mine's very simple. Like, I'm just an egg, and I play games. I suffered a horrible mental injury, and now I have hair.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, you guys fucked up. Your lore's so digestible though, like nobody freaking remembers mine and I don't blame them. Cheating, it was self-indulgent in me mostly. I mean, my lore is nearly non-existent. It's just like context to why my model changed, that's literally it. And also it's digestible because I'm an egg. Can't get any more digestible than that.
Too slow.
To me, boy.
Woo! Ow, I did not see that coming through all the fire and flames. Really? Only 16k? I thought I went fucking wild on that combo. Okay. Nope. You get hit once and it's just... You're doomed to another. I gotta stop getting hit like an idiot. There we go. Ever been added to a list on Twitter? Like food YouTubers or anything like that? Kind of. Never a food tuber one, but I've been added to like a few of my friends' lists, but I don't know. Most of the time it's just like random people who will just add people as like a clout thing, but it hasn't happened
I presume.
for a while since they added the feature. I feel like everybody just forgot about lists.
Do you know her, boy?
You guys have Twitter? Of course I do. I'm a fucking streamer. Oh my god! It's his chocobo!
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Hey Ben, what type of bird are you? Who said I'm a bird?
Don't matter.
Bro, I'm an egg.
You done right by
What bird's
me.
my egg? I'm a Yoshi.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
I love chocobos so much.
And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it?
Shouldn't have spots.
You want to come with me?
Maybe I'm a chocobo.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight.
Yeah, it's just a white
Next
Yoshi.
time the stables will be hearing about this
Yeah, I
tonight.
turn into a white Yoshi. That's why the spots are white. I just have. I'm a white egg with white spots. So do I have a mount now? Oh my god, this is the best quest I've ever done. I take back everything I ever said about side quests. This is the best. I'm gonna do every side quest I ever see now.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Honestly, if I had to pick what kind of egg I was, I think I would be either a chocobo or a Yoshi.
When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
I like the continuity for the random side quest I did for that guy. I didn't even realize it was him.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
With me like hatched. I'm a snake egg. I forgot eggs. I forgot snakes lay eggs. Queh. I love how that's the flavor text on it. Just queh. Cute. Chocobo unlocked. God, imagine if I didn't do this quest and I just never unlocked my Chocobo. T-Rex egg! Oh, hell yeah. I actually do know a Dino Tuber. He's pretty cool. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold on. R3. That's so sick. Oh, and the Chocobo theme doesn't play. I was really hoping there'd be a Chocobo theme. Oh, the trigger even the trigger has that tactfulness that I really enjoy for this part. That's cool. I'm a little upset there's no Chocobo theme, but it's fine. Where am I going? I gotta return to the hideaway. I got distracted.
Now, where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed
Oh, so I got fucked up.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
I know, it's been so rainy this week. It's terrible.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals.
Oh, shit.
4 Mother Crystals remain in storm and...
I'm gonna pause this just so I can read chat before this gets distracted by whatever fucking goes down. But you're not mad. You're kind of, but you are kind of upset that Soken went above and beyond for this game's music. But it doesn't seem like the Chocobo theme was part of that. I know. Like, just imagining what Soken would have pulled off if he decided to take a crack at that. It would have been so legendary. And oh, Lem, you have a white mage Chocobo stuffy. So where's Sid? spoiler warning for anybody in chat who might not be at this point and may not want to know this yet, even though you're watching this stream and you might be able to infer it and you're probably already here at this point, but I'm giving you a spoiler warning anyway in 3 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's 6 feet under. He died. It's, I'm still recovering emotionally from it. So, yeah, let's continue the story.
Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's
I can't keep track of who's where. Yeah, that's fair.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it.
I've just been avoiding all streams.
Swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port
because I'm not sure where any of them are.
Who's that then?
And I don't want to pop in and get a face full of spoilers.
Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
I love Gav. Kind of wish they gave us chapters. Yeah, I mean, there's kind of chapters. I mean, there's... Is Kat aware of the fate? No, not yet. But she will... She will have, She's gonna have a hard time. She's gonna have a very hard time. Oh, the hunt board, let's fucking go. I love how this game is literally just like, what if we took the plot of Final Fantasy XIV and just sort of like reimagined it a bit? Like this, it hits the same beats as 14 does, even down to like the world building. But now it's just with like a little flavor of like slavery. Because let's be real, the bearers are basically just slaves. With a twinge of racism thrown in. I realized something about that quest I did earlier. It was a side quest, but instead of an exclamation point, it had a plus sign. Meaning, it follows a similar design. The game doesn't tell you this, actually. I just inferred this right now. Maybe it does if I go to, like, the lore book or whatever. It doesn't. But it's like a blue quest in Final Fantasy XIV. Where, like, if it's gonna unlock a feature, it's gonna have a plus mark. Which means I'm still not gonna do many side quests. But yeah, there's kind of chapters. There's just not numerically told. Because, like, I don't know. Each mission, or whatever you want to call it, is the stages. These in and of themselves are pretty much their own chapter, right? So, like, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 7 in. But, like, it doesn't really tell you. It's never like, chapter 4. It's like, nah, it's just fucking guess. Which is nice, I guess. It makes it a little bit more immersive. Yeah, it'd be nice if, like, when you hit, like, a big story point, it's just, like after, like, it kind of does, it doesn't give you numbers, you know? they do everything except tell you what chapter you're in. And it'd be nice just to be able to, like, you know, keep track of that. So when you talk to your friends and be like, oh, how far are you? And you're like, chapter 4. And you'd be like, how far are you? It's like, oh, I just dealt with some windy stuff.
Everything all right?
You gotta, like, be vague so you don't spoil shit.
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts.
Everyone talks about Tet and their lemon tarts.
Might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
I realized I accidentally walked to a side quest. Sure.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Well, I'm not going to prioritize, but I'll have that. I'll have that for later. I keep thinking I need to walk somewhere in town, and it's very much not that. I gotta go to the map. Alright, let's get fucking busy. I should have checked the blacksmith before I went. Oh well.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
They would make the best character ever, then kill him off halfway through the game. How dare they?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
God, I love Torgal so much. I wonder what they did to record the voice lines for Torgal. Like, it must be an actual dog,
How
right?
far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
Because there are
More than
dog
likely.
actors, after all.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
God, imagine if it came out that Torgal was voiced by an AI. And it's just AI dog sounds. Ah, wrong move. I hate that fucking move so much. I just wish I could have Garuda's grab, like, always. It's my biggest complaint. Because now, like, it wasn't that bad when I had 2, but now that I have 3, it just, I don't know, it's getting harder to keep track.
It's over.
Zap. Bug zapper over here. Oh, jeez. Doing a charge attack in the air is way different. Noted. I like that, actually. That's very stylish. That's what's awesome about this game, though, is combat can be as, like, simple or as deep as you want it to be. Like, you could just sit there and, like, throw spells all you want. Or just do simple combos, but, like, if you want to get crazy with it, you can.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the Millers?
Hello, youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 fleet?
Only 100? That's nothing. Hello, youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
You look pretty old for a
Sorry.
youth.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
That's what I was thinking. You know, ransacking and murdering Black Shields kind of sounds like something we would do.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift.
But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This
Why be
village
submissive
will
when you could
not
have a
become
dominant?
another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Perchance.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
What the hell is that?
Ever since the apothecary,
we've
seen more and more of these echoes.
These guys are back.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kirk. There's no anything. Hi, Kirk. Thank you so much for the 10 bits, though. I feel bad. I feel bad that there's no fart sound. Hold on. Maybe I can conjure one. No. I don't have to fart, so I can't make it happen. Literally got gypped. What did you break? I'm streaming from a PS5 right now. That's why I put it in my title, that, like, nothing's gonna work. There's no overlays, no redeems. How are you not constantly full of gas? Well, I'm full of hot air, you know? And I'm full of myself, really.
Out of our way.
I don't read. You think I got time? No. No, you don't. It's fine. I can't read. It's not that I don't read, it's just I can't read. Now that I have all these special moves, I can just go fucking wild on encounters. It's really something. But yeah, I'm sorry, there's no fart verb. I should really have disabled sound alerts while I'm not doing these streams. There's not a way that I can refund that, is there? I don't think there is. Wow, that wombo combo I just did. I slammed them to the ground, grappled them back up, slap them back down. I just yo-yoed the enemy. Oh, spider! I always forget to lock on until like the very end of the battle.
Blood,
Uh-oh.
Clive.
That's blood.
And still wet.
Wet blood, my least favorite.
You were told to stay in your homes.
What homes?
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Hi, Toasty. How you doing, buddy?
Again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Oh, everything's on cooldown, of course. Oh shit, there's a fucking mage. Been out the last couple days. Pulled your back Saturday? Oh no. How'd you pull your back? Hopefully it's not too bad. That's the worst though. Back injuries are like so debilitating. Spasmal lifting cost. Oh no! That sounds terrible. I'm sorry, Toasty. Back spasms are awful. I don't talk about this often, but I have pretty bad just back pain, just in general. Like I didn't do anything to fuck myself up. I just
tell me what I want to the end.
Suffer from back. I'm just fat, so it's difficult to like bend over and do stuff.
We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
That was a very awkward transition from him talking to us talking, but it's fine. Gonna go back to work tomorrow at least. Okay, I'm glad you're doing better. Still though, back pain is no fun. The worst part about back pain is once you start having it, it tends to linger. Like it never really truly goes away. Especially when your spine starts to get fucked up.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh, fuck.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I knew her mother was a bitch, but she's fucked up.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
You lost 30 pounds last year just by mostly getting up soda. That's awesome.
We won't.
I
Black Shields have made
would probably honestly do the same because
They may already be in Port Isolde.
I've cut a lot of soda from my diet, but I still sort of drink it. But the problem is I'm not active enough, you know? I sit around like a lump all day if I don't have anything to do. I gotta start going for rides more. The problem is, like, I fixed up my bike, right? And, the tire's goddamn flat again. I think I'm just overweight for my bike. Because this is the second tire that was pretty much immediately flattened by the time I got to it. And I checked, me and Crumpy both like checked out the bike and like there was nothing that popped it. The tires are fine. They just leak when I use them. And I think I have to like look up what the like weight grade is for those tires, but like it don't stay full, which makes doing exercise on it rather difficult. And I'm sick of walking everywhere.
Bridge.
So
no, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I just gotta like get something, even if it's just like a scooter, you know, just something to move around a bit more. Be great. The real thing that'll make me get a lot of exercise though is when Monster Hunter Now comes out. For those of you who don't know, Monster Hunter is getting like a Pokemon Go clone by Niantic. So I'm gonna play the fuck out of that, I'm sure. My friend Lumi actually got into the beta, and I gotta go pick their brain to see what they think of it so far. Yeah, the bike that I have is shitty. I think I just need a new bike in general, you know? Like, the rim, it's a street bike, so the tires are very thin. So it's not like I can really get a bigger rim because it's built to be super thin. It's a fun little catch-22 though, because I have this decent bike that I can't use because I'm too fat, but I don't want to lose weight because I can't use my bike.
But this is their home.
Wait, I have a bird.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
I can't use them. Problem is, I really like street bikes because of how easy they are to use. But, I don't know. I'll just have to get a bigger bike. I need to ask Kevin. Kevin said he has an old bike he doesn't use, and he was just like, oh, you can have it if you want. And I'm like, oh, well, I fixed up my current bike.
The Lazarus.
But now that it's fucked up again.
What happened to this place?
I gotta go slide his DMs, and I've just been lazy.
The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Kinda want to peek in this village first. If it'll even let me.
We should start with the main gate.
Nope.
And see where that gets us.
Oh, this whole place is the town, okay. It's a big town.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough for
Fuck off.
Hang you chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Oh, this isn't gonna go well.
Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Stealth is not this game's strong suit. Well, there was that door back there that I ignored.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Oh.
The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No.
As long as it is abandoned.
The black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
God, that side quest is 1,000 yards away. Oops.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Huh. You ever just see those videos of, like, people walking through abandoned villages? Or just, like, an abandoned warehouse? It's just... It's weird to be able to explore one in a video game.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
They aren't friendly. I was hoping they'd be cool.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
They're not gonna make this easy. Yeah, alright.
Or not.
Didn't have to be this way. I think this might be overkill for these guys. Anyone else? I thought this said enemies bestie. It's like, oh yeah, hell yeah, bestie, let's go. Nice.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of
Wait!
the Phoenix.
That's Wade!
It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
That's Wade! He didn't die.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Dude had a glow up. He looked like such a goober before, now he's all disheveled, and it really does a lot for his look.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Sorry I killed half your men.
We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And
this is the final game in the Final Fantasy series, at least for now.
Obsession with bearers
There'll be more.
Grown.
There's never going to be a Final Fantasy.
I don't know.
How you doing, Snowy?
Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Eating dinner? Nice. What you having for dinner today? I'm alright. Just been,
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
Ooh, steak and broccoli. That sounds
If
good.
I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I'm fucking stoked. Let's
Very
go
well.
clap some heads.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I can't believe Wade came back. I thought for sure the dude was dead.
Will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
But yeah, I'm doing alright. I premiered a new little video today. I edited together some stuff from my earlier playthrough of this game, and I put it up on YouTube. It's not very good, but I just wanted to make a compilation of a bit I made.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy.
And now I'm just playing this game some more.
Lady
I'm
Jill and I
fucking
made for
loving
Buick
this
Bridge
game, though.
And
It's so
provoked
good.
the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
I wouldn't say that's
Small
weird. That
enough,
sounds great.
Now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
You essentially stir-fried them.
Until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Isn't just MSG just like salt and stuff?
Thank you, Sir Wade.
I'm aware of it. I'm just not
now they will
fully sure
There is
what
but
it
one
is.
thing which will grant them
I just know
peace.
it's in a lot of
Putting
Chinese
an
food.
end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Wait, so does that mean I can like select party members or whatnot? Also, what's my ability points? Yep, okay, we're gonna upgrade this. Alright, we got a mastery of that. So now I can go ahead and slap that on here. It's umami seasoning. Yeah, I remember hearing like about umami.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Umami, sorry. Umami, sorry.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
That's really stupid,
Since
I'm sorry.
they burned their first village.
It's
We
dumb
tracked down
joke,
the
but
bastards responsible and fed
I
their
laughed.
corpses to Stillwind.
I hope you all laughed.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely delicious, Snow. Making me hungry, honestly. I could go for some fucking meat.
I got me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I didn't.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Do it. I'm gonna kick their ass.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
Yes, that is exactly what we're
along
saying.
with your flame.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here.
Viva la revolution!
On these our swords, we swear.
Oh my god! That might have been overkill.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
It was like Tails game? No. This is definitely way more Devil May Cry than anything else. If I had to akin this to any other game.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
There we go. But yeah, it's very like combo heavy.
A noble stand.
Oh
Albeit
boy.
A misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Yeah, he's Dante from Devil May Cry, of course. In fact, I can even have a devil trigger. Here we go. Parried. Die. Yank him to the floor. There's more of them.
We need to finish this.
You ain't finished yet.
Many men. Ooh, I parried him. Jesus Christ. Everyone else is just casualty right now. Dead. Got full deaded. But yeah, Randy, if you haven't played this game, it is so smooth. It feels amazing to play. I'm adoring this game. Worth getting a PS5, honestly.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
Yeah, it literally does play like Devil May Cry
We
because
sent
it's made by
every
the
last
same
one of the rotten bastards straight
combat
to the mud.
designer.
My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Gonna buy Diablo 4 next week. That is also a great game. I've been playing a lot of that in my free time as well.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience.
especially since you're famously dead.
Famously dead. I love that description.
No wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians.
Oh, we get another fucking Boy Scout badge. Let's go.
Loyalties lie.
God, I have so many seals.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
I want to get fan art done
Commander.
of Clive with like a Boy Scout sash, but with all of the different seals and brooches he has on.
Go on now.
Because that's such a... this game loves to throw on, like, as a plot point, someone will give you, like, a brooch or an icon to be like, you are part of us now, that people will see this and trust you. The problem is everybody does that, so we've gotten, like, 5 different seals and badges and shit. I wonder if I can look at them all in my inventory.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Do a thing. Do a thing that shows you are who you are. Do the fire. Or we could fight. What are you doing?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall
Is he
have
reciting a
thy
play right
head.
now?
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really
That's so stinking sweet.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Gotta break out the fine china.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
Or she was a monster to begin the whole time.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on
I
my
love
nephew's
these characters so
greatest
much.
failing.
Also, the music is hitting in nostalgia right now.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I have never met Rutherford, but I fucking love him. Just because I love this guy just constantly calling for his butler. It's like, Rutherford, get the good plates. Oh, he's so good. He's gonna die soon, isn't he? He's so gonna get murdered.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
He's had enough people in his life die.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to call it here. But I will be back tomorrow, I'm sure, with more of this. This game, I swear. I appreciate y'all being here, though. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a nice raid target. Boopity bop. Bibbidi boop. Where do we go? Let's see. Who we got to raid? We got Z. Queen Rowlet. We raided Queen Rowlet last time. Croco is doing some stuff. Anyone else? Oh, Rights Out is on. I don't think I've ever raided Rights Out. Let's change that, huh? Okay. Boop-a-dip-up. Just gonna do this the simple way. Alright. Get the raid going. Let's get the raid message going. You know the deal. Top one if you subbed, bottom one if you're not. Why does it not show me the raid? What the hell? Refresh my page. I walked to my computer if y'all are wondering how I'm doing this all of a sudden. There it is. Alright. I will catch you all tomorrow for more of this. I appreciate y'all being here. Have a wonderful evening. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Go give Rights some love. He's doing some Divinity Sin, it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Have a lovely evening. Good. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.